So here we are today, catching up with Roland from Infocus Financial Planning. So Roland, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you actually do?
Okay. I suppose the advice process is all about alleviating a person's concerns about their financial future.
Yep.
So they come to me with questions, and I try to answer those questions and help them in actually making those good decisions for those people.
Okay. Is there any, advice you'd give everyone as a financial advisor? What would you, basically your job is to help them with their tax and tax implications to a point, and give them advice for the future. But is there, an overarching piece of advice you could go out there and give everyone and tell them, if you do nothing else, do this?
I have, for a very long time now, realised that from the age of 40, if people can match the employer's superannuation contribution, that will make a massive difference to their retirement planning. So now the compulsory superannuation contribution start off at 3%, and this year of 2024 it's now 11.5. It'll max out at 12. So, but if you start matching the employer's contribution at 11% or whatever, from the first day of work, from the very, very first day of work, you will have enough money in your savings that you'll have problems trying to work out when to retire.
Okay.
As well.
What about you were telling a story not long ago where I think so many $1 billion is going to be left to children because they're people are being so scared to spend their super that's what's that's happening.
Yeah. And that's the generation, I suppose, is that people in their 90s today are scared to spend their money for some reason or other. But yes, it's been already promoted, the fact that there's probably going to be, trillions of dollars will be transferred via inheritances over the next 20 years. Trillions of dollars, huge amounts. But that's assets, that's super, that's your home,
everything,
all that sort of stuff. So this is where the next generation, and even the generation, their children's children, may even receive some of that money as well. And this is where that has all sorts of implications for the children as well.
So that has implications around tax,
and
around what they can and can't do, and
absolutely. At this point in time, the tax office says if a child earns more than $416 a year in income from investments or interest at the bank, they're going to start paying 66 cents in the tax.
Wow.
So,
okay. So if you're like 3 years old,
and
you've just inherited this money. Okay.
Yeah. So this is, again, there are investments that can be put aside for children, but again, this is where it's got to come from the will.
Yeah. Okay. So it's really important to have that will and that power of attorney in place.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the power of attorney covers financial, health.
Yeah.
All those decisions.
But also, more importantly, people have to keep revisiting their wills, particularly parents, in their 80s plus. Do they want to provide for their grandparents as opposed to their own children? Grandkids as opposed to their own children. Yeah. So, and we need to make sure that that's in the right structure, because otherwise they'll be paying too much tax. So yeah, tax is very, very important that we talk about it and how to avoid paying it, but at the same time, your expert is your accountant.
Yeah, around your tax. Yeah.
So
And you pass them on to an accountant then to deal with the tax side, but you deal with the estate planning and super and ensuring that they've got all their ducks in a row.
yes,
So that if a tragedy happens, that they will continue, or their family, which is what we all work for, our families, continue to be safe.
yeah, absolutely.